Hi, welcome. Let me check that I'm going live in the right place. If you are joining live, say hello. I'm so excited for this. This is the Mercury Messaging Masterclass, in case you were wondering. Oh, we've got somebody who wants to join us. Yay! Okay, Erin, just let you in. Okay, we are live. Ooh. Hopefully everybody is finding their way and you are getting the notification. I'm actually gonna tag you. Hi, Maria. So good to see you. Say hi when you jump on. Let us know where you are joining from and let us know how you're feeling. We're smack bang in the middle of 2 eclipses, so if you're feeling it, you are not alone. And tell me where your Mercury sign is, because we are going to want that information for this masterclass. Okay, I'm gonna get going. So this is welcome to the Mercury Messaging Masterclass, and we are here to unlock your Mercury sign's secret to selling high ticket offers. I could not be more excited to share this content with you today. This is a masterclass for magical entrepreneurs who are ready to use your unique astrology to make more money from your message. This is about cutting out the time-wasting content and really getting you clear on what is going to work for you so that you can consistently lean into that to consistently make money. And so this is for you if you want to be selling your high ticket offer successfully and consistently, and to be signing really great fit clients who pay, who show up, who do the work, who get great results, and who are a joy to work with. And this happens all as a result of your messaging. And you want to be consistently filling offers priced from $3,000 up to $10,000 plus, whether that's private one-on-one mentorship or that is a high ticket group program. And you want to feel clear on your launch strategy. You want to feel clear on which parts of your story to tell to attract your soulmate clients. You want to feel clear on which pieces of content to create out of all of the million, thousands, gajillion, squillion options that we have online these days, and where and when to publish them throughout each week of your launch. And you want, more than anything, for creating launch content to feel fun, easy, quick, and effective. And what I mean by effective is it's making you thousands and thousands of dollars. We're not just here to dick around, we're here to make impact, we're here to make income, so that you can have a wildly abundant and free life outside of your business, because we don't just do business because that's all we want, right? And this is for you if you are unavailable for burnout and you're done with overgiving and feeling like business is complicated and that you're always busy with no end in sight. So why do we get caught up in busy cycles, in throwing ourselves into multiple platforms, different launch and content strategies, and we can get real busy real fast without the sales, income, and clients to show for it? Why do we fall into overgiving and under-earning and marketing burnout? This happens because we are not clear on who we are and what is best for us right now. And obviously, we are human beings. That is always going to change and evolve. And what happens? So we see certain types of content and launch strategy work for others, and our brain goes, that must be what I have to do to succeed. And then when it doesn't work right away, we try something new. And we get caught in the overthinking loop, in the comparison loop, and we think something must be wrong with us. We must somehow not be good enough to succeed at this. Why does selling my offer feel like pushing a rock up a hill? It must be because the price is too high. Maybe if I sell something cheaper, it will sell better. Does any of this resonate? We've all been there, right? So what are we going to learn today is how understanding your astrology chart can end this cycle. Why? Because it's a cheat sheet to knowing who the fuck you are and what you're naturally good at and what you're not so good at. So you can stop trying to do things that aren't meant for you. So you can make choices in life and business that are actually going to work for you. And I'm going to teach you some powerful insights about one super important placement that will give you so much information to bring you clarity in how you create content to sell your high ticket offer. So you can make clear decisions and make decisions that actually work for you in your content strategy. And so you can feel confident and clear when you show up to sell your offer, because these are the two most important aspects to embody when you are selling high ticket, because people have to feel safe and excited to invest thousands of dollars of their money in working with you. So if you don't feel fully confident and clear on the way that you're selling your offer, you repel clients. It doesn't matter if you hire the world's greatest copywriter to write all of your launch content. If you are not able to clearly communicate the value of your work with confidence, you are going to have trouble making sales. And this is why I'm obsessed with astrology, because being able to see our chart detailing who we are right there in front of us, it confirms all that wisdom you already know, but may have got a little confused over since you started comparing yourself to everyone else on the internet and following a bunch of other people's content strategies. So who is this for? This is for you if you want to sell a high ticket offer to bring in an additional 5 to 6 figures in your business this year. Maybe you've already been selling it, but signing clients feels like a lucky miracle and not a repeatable and consistent strategy. Or maybe you've been focused on selling low ticket and you've realized that the lifestyle and income you desire will be far more accessible to you with a high ticket offer or two in your product suite. And maybe you've been selling your offer for a while and you're ready to significantly raise your prices to 5K, 10K, 15K or more. Or maybe you're pivoting in your work to offer a new way of serving clients and you're feeling a little wobbly and imposter syndrome-y, and you know that having a clear message and content strategy is the next most important investment of your time and energy to confidently and consistently sell your new offer to the amazing clients that you are so excited to serve in this way. So you're going to get the most out of this if you're already showing up pretty consistently on social media. You've been growing and nurturing an audience and community, whether it's really big already or it's still very small. My work will work for you. And I also want to announce a very exciting giveaway. So I'm gifting a one-on-one call where we can dive into your chart and break out some more of the specifics of your content strategy and message according to your chart. All you have to do to enter is share a takeaway from this masterclass. You can share a screen grab, share what brought you the most value on your social media, tag me at Sarah McMagic on Instagram, and share a testimonial with me. So you can either share that in the post that you share, you can send me the text directly about what impacted you the most from this workshop, and I will put all of your names into a drawer and I will announce a winner of a one-on-one session at the end of the week. So in this class, I'm going to teach you about the secret superpowers of your Mercury sign that can supercharge your content by leading with your natural communication gifts, which can help you to make decisions in your content strategy that are actually aligned with your natural energy and who you are, making your content not only so much easier to produce, but 10 times more potent and effective with the least effort to stand out and resonate to the right clients, because you get to be more of you. And this is always the goal of your content online, is how can we get more of you communicated to your soulmate clients, because you are the reason that they buy from you. The more we try to emulate others online, the more we get lost in the noise. And this happens very naturally when you're a creative, because we're picking up ideas and inspiration, and it's not a bad thing, but we have to be very strategic and disciplined around bringing what is unique about us through into our message and our brand, and really leading with those qualities if we want to be magnetic to the people who truly are the best fit to work with us inside our high ticket offers. It's not 2017 anymore when I started my business. It's not even 2020 anymore when everyone was on the internet. The landscape online has changed radically and is continually changing. And they will continue to, but you know what's undeniably consistent is the core of who you are, what your soul is here to be and do in this lifetime. And of course, you always evolve, but your astrology placements give us this invaluable insight into your main missions, your unique gifts and strengths, and your biggest challenges to overcome and grow through in this life. So I see you out there sharing your heart online, then feeling crushed when you only got 10 likes and no comments on your post, leading you to spiraling around what's wrong with your messaging, doubting your offer, thinking your price must be too high, and starting to resent showing up online. I see you participating in content challenges and posting for the sake of posting, jumping on whatever latest trend, without following a clear and highly intentional content strategy to fill your high ticket offer, leading to a ton of time and energy spent creating content that's not actually doing any selling for you, leading you to wonder if running your business is even sustainable long term. I see you being a bleeding heart and wanting to help everyone in your business, negotiating on your prices, pouring a ton of time and energy into handling objections on sales calls, and twisting yourself into a pretzel to get people to say yes to working with you. I see you giving and giving and giving, free thing after free thing after free thing, spending hours on your social content and going weeks without a single sale, a DM, or even a link click from an interested client, and feeling so demotivated around selling your offer that you stop talking about it altogether. I see you sharing pictures of your coffee, kids, or cats on your stories again and thinking, what is even the point because my views are so low anyway? And I see you getting busy and booked out at really low prices or accepting trades when you wish you were getting paid thousands for your life-changing work. And none of this is sustainable, and it does not have to be this way. You can clearly define specific content pieces that will sell your high ticket offer and prioritize your time and energy on that, and ditch the rest of the busy work and time wasting content so you can actually have a life outside of your business. I've completely been there, pouring my heart and soul into my offers, talking about them for weeks, no applications, no DMs, hardly anyone even seeing my content on my feed, my stories views dropping with every slide I post. I get it. The stories in my head still creep up. No one wants to buy my offer. Why would they even want to work with me when they could work with insert more famous coach in my niche? My content sucks. I'm not on track to hit my goals this month. What the fuck? It feels so hard to keep selling. Maybe I'll just skip posting today, and on that little voice in my head goes. Is this resonating? And I've been there with the real failures. You know, about 2 years ago, I decided to launch a new mastermind combining astrology and strategy called the Astromind. And I, at the time, had long COVID. I had fatigue and headaches at the time. So I knew this had to be a simple launch that wasn't going to take a ton of energy. So I created a pre-recorded 3-part series called Sign Soulmate Clients with Astrology. And not one single person signed up for the mastermind. But my one-on-one high ticket offer did fill up as a result of that series. Nonetheless, my confidence took a hit. I'd never had a problem filling masterminds before, so I took a break. And I decided I wouldn't launch another one until I felt like I could really give it my best shot. Turns out it was a blessing because the long COVID situation I was in turned into 15 months of really low energy, fatigue, and headaches. So I actually ended up pivoting a lot in my business away from live content and calls, and I leaned into Voxer coaching packages. I started leaning into reels and stories and pre-recorded free series and one-on-one work, instead of group program launches, live masterclasses, live streams, and one-on-one or group calls. And I was serving all of my clients on Voxer instead of having calls on my calendar. So while I loved the way my business created the ultimate flexibility with minimal fixed appointments on my schedule, which allowed me to manage my energy, I couldn't help but feel sad about my failed mastermind launch. The truth is, while I do love one-on-one work, I love and adore running group programs and building community around my work. And I knew I wanted to have a mastermind as a part of my business model and big vision for my work. It had been the first time I had launched a group program, integrating the new way I was working with clients, which is combining astrology with creative brand and content strategy. And I kind of felt like I was back at square one with my brand and having to build awareness of how I could help clients with this newly expanded skill set. I had to reposition my work. So I did what I knew how to do. I built my brand messaging around the conversations I was most passionate about having with clients. I repositioned my new skill set around the top desires of my soulmate clients. I made it so freaking clear how my work solves their problems. And I continued to sell my one-on-one while I built my audience with a visibility strategy that brought in new clients who resonated with the idea of using astrology to guide your business. When a client reached out to inquire if I had a mastermind a few months ago at the end of last year, I took that as a sign that now was the time. So I ran a Black Friday early enrollment special and that client signed up. And my launch in the new year was a little disrupted by the LA fires. I was moving around a lot. First, I went to Joshua Tree with some friends to escape the smoke, but we were dealing with power outages and a lot of chaos, supporting friends through the stress of evacuating, watching LA go up in flames every single day. So I decided to house my cats with a sitter in Orange County away from the potential spread of the fires, and I jumped on an airplane to Canada. By the time I got there, and had got the chance to settle my nervous system, it was close to the start date of my mastermind, and I only had one person enrolled. I hadn't been able to fully show up for my launch like I had planned. Obviously, I felt stressed out about it, and I considered my options. So I pushed the start date back to give me more time to actually implement my launch fully. Thankfully, I had recorded a free training series the weekend before the fire broke out. I literally never work at weekends, but for some reason, I followed my intuition to batch a ton of content that Sunday. And then the fire started that Tuesday. And I was on my way to Joshua Tree on Wednesday. So I continued to promote that free series, which was promoting my mastermind. I scheduled out my launch emails while I spent time with family, and I indulged in some self-care to restore my nervous system, treated myself to a mani-pedi, had brunch with a friend, and had lots of home-cooked Persian food from my in-laws in Toronto. And then I traveled to Montreal, and it was the final day of my launch, and I had planned a spa day out in the Quebec countryside in the snow with a friend, my favorite spot ever on earth. If you go to Quebec, send me a message and I'll tell you which one it is, but we've got to keep it a secret. And so far, nobody else had enrolled. I still just had that one client, and my phone was out of service in the countryside all day. But when I got back from the spa, I opened my inbox to find a reply from my last launch email. Somebody told me I want to join. It was one of my previous one-on-one clients, and she had decided to jump in last minute. I officially had enough people to have a group program. I had 2 people enrolled. Was it my most successful mastermind launch ever? No. But did I still make 10K in sales? Yes. And was that 10K more than the last time I tried to launch the mastermind? Yes. And do I now have a proven concept with proven launch content that will make it 1,000 times easier to continue filling this offer? Yes, I do. This is the power of selling high ticket and of building your brand consistently around the message of your high ticket offer. So my mastermind is currently priced at 5K, which means I only need to enroll 20 clients this year to make that a 6-figure income stream in my business. And it might be off to a slow start, but that goal is still very much within reach. And there will always be times when it seems like it's not working, or when it genuinely isn't and you need to pivot. So having clear, proven principles that I know work for me is critical to commit and follow through on, especially when I'm launching new directions and creative ideas in my business and brand, because that voice of doubt will always creep in. So what I have found the most potent and powerful tool to quiet that voice and remind me who the fuck I am and what I'm here for, that is my astrology chart. So whenever my clients come to me when they are wavering on their offer, questioning their message or their launch plan, we turn to their chart and it holds all the answers. It tells me what people most love to pay my clients for and where money will flow most easily for them when we build their strategy around that. It tells me their style of communication and what's most resonant for their soulmate clients so we can build their messaging strategy around that. It tells me their unique strengths and weaknesses that they need to navigate to fully express themselves in their life and work so we can build a strategy that not works for them short term, but is long term and sustainable and enjoyable for them. Because if it's not enjoyable, we cannot stay consistent, especially when you're a creative. So we get to build and align strategy around what makes each of my clients unique, which is why I'm obsessed with this work, because it can save so much time spent trial and erroring, knowing when to push forward with an idea or when to trust a different direction. Like Christina, one of my clients who had built a large community around her work as a relationship coach, but she had been stalling on launching her mastermind for a long time. And with her sun and Mercury in Aries, we pulled out the stories from her life that positioned her as a leader and demonstrated her credibility to lead her soulmate clients through the transformation of finding their partner. We wrote the sales page, we designed the launch strategy, and that led to an $80,000 launch within just a few weeks. Like my client Isabel with her sun and Mercury in Gemini, who came to me because she was having trouble signing clients into her creativity coaching offer. She was getting a lot of price objections, and in true Gemini fashion, we discovered that she was multi-talented and hiding half of her magic. So we created a new high-ticket package combining her intuitive creative rituals with her extensive background in branding to create a very unique and high-value package that she sold for $6,000. We put together some simple sales page copy in a Google Doc. We designed a well-positioned free series, which filled with 100 people who were the perfect fit for her new offer, and she started signing dream clients consistently into her new high-ticket one-on-one offer. So once you understand your unique magic that's irresistible to your soulmate clients, you can lean into that with confidence in your content and doing it in the way that's unique to you, making it so much easier to create than trying to force someone else's framework to work for you. So once you're clear on your unique storytelling style and which parts of your story to focus on to sell your offer, you never have to overthink another piece of content ever again, leading to something getting published within 20 minutes that can lead to sales of thousands of dollars. And if you want more case studies, go and check out my podcast, Creative Magic Club, because I've shared a lot of stories about the type of content that sells high ticket, that attracts clients into my high ticket offers and has done so for my clients. And this is how I built a coaching business to 6-figure years in the middle of a giant burnout. And I've made money every month for 7 years, despite going through 15 months of long COVID, a miscarriage, and a ton of other life drama, like emigrating to the US and Canada, getting stuck across the border from my husband for 4 months, the LA fires, supporting my partner through a medical residency in New York during the pandemic, moving 50 million times, including cross-country from New York to LA, and traveling to 18 different countries since starting my business, as well as pivoting from a copy agency to mindset and creativity coaching, to money mindset coaching, to business coaching, to creative brand strategy, money, and astrology, which is my focus now. I know how to make money in my business. I know how to create content that leads to sales consistently. I know how to attract the right kinds of clients into my audience to fill my high ticket offers. I've emailed my list consistently every single week since I started in 2017. I've created social media consistently every single week. And that's not because I've had perfect energy. That's not because my life has been going perfectly. Quite the contrary. I have amazing boundaries around work. So burnout is something I'm completely unavailable for and consistently avoid. My content sells for me. I don't need to run sales calls. I attract dream clients who I adore, who show up, apply the work, and get results. I live a life of flexibility and freedom to prioritize my health, my family, my creative projects, my freedom to move and take my income with me to any country in the world, to go through debilitating health crises and not lose my income, because my business supports me as a human first. I never have to feel creatively stagnant or inauthentic or sleazy or out of integrity, all because I follow my astrology chart to lean into my natural gifts, to actively support my weaknesses, and to redirect me back to what is meant for me in this lifetime whenever my doubt gets in the way. So, today I want to teach you about one really powerful aspect of your astrology chart when it comes to finding alignment in your content strategy, and that is your Mercury sign. So put your Mercury sign in the chat. What it looks like is like a little stick man with 2 arms, I think just 1 leg, and then 2 little horns. So that's the glyph that you want to look for on astro.com, or you can look up on CoStar, or wherever you you look up your chart. And it's usually not far away from your sun, and it's very often in the same sign. So Mercury represents our communication style, our social media presence, and our brand voice. So understanding your Mercury placement can be such a powerful guide to decision making in your content strategy. It can help us to stop wasting time forcing ourselves to create content that's simply not aligned for us. It can help us get over our self-sabotaging behaviors that waste so much freaking time and energy and get in the way of us taking that action, creating that content, pitching and selling our offer, and making sales and changing lives, which is what we're all here for. Can we agree? So the only thing you'll need to identify for this masterclass is the element of the sign your Mercury falls in. So, I need to add this to the handout, which I am going to send to you. So if you have an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius Mercury, then you have a fire Mercury. If you have a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn Mercury, then you have an Earth Mercury. If you have a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius Mercury, then it's an air. And if you have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces Mercury, then it is water. So I'm going to drop my handout so you can follow along in the comments. Oh, I'm seeing your comments now. Hi, Maria says she feels so cool now. Okay, Mercury in Aries, 2nd house. Love, love, love. Oh, good. Yay. Okay, so I want you to reflect and tell me what resonates from what I'm about to share with you. Let's start with the common challenges that you may experience with your element. So fire, overcomplicating it, trying to do too much at once, losing momentum, oversharing and having a vulnerability hangover, or doubting your message is good enough. I am a fire Mercury, so yes, that is me. Earth, perfectionism, waiting too long to hit publish, wasting time re-recording multiple times, over-editing, posting and deleting later. Air, overthinking your message, trying to appeal to everyone, getting stuck in analysis paralysis, changing your message too often for people to really get on board with your ideas. And water, being highly sensitive and therefore holding back from being emotionally vulnerable for fear of rejection, judging and shaming your emotions, and holding back from sharing their depth and power, hiding behind tips and teaching or overly templated content formats. So what resonates with you out of that? And if anything else comes up as you're reflecting, note it down. So here are the creative strengths of your Mercury placement to really lean into to create content with power. So fire, passion sells. Trust your passion. Know what activities or rituals tap you back into your passion and create from that place. So for example, so this is me, I will create content after I've served my clients because that gets my passion fired up for my work. That gets the energy flowing. So after client calls, or I find movements really helpful. So if you like go for a walk or you work out, create content after that, or journaling on your big vision, whatever it takes for you to feel connected to yourself, to your drive and your passion, because your raw energy is magnetic. People invest in you first. So remember that. If you ever find yourself trying to force yourself into content and it's feeling dry or stale, like just give up. Take the afternoon off, come back again and start fresh when you're in the right energy. Earth, put boundaries around your content creation. Get it done in under 30 minutes. Be disciplined around hitting publish as soon as you've created it to really build that muscle. And this is a skill. It's a discipline. It's a muscle. You can build it. And remember, confidence and authenticity sells so much more than perfection. Perfection does not sell. That is a lie that our brain tells us. So put an end to that BS. Commit to your clear launch calendar with a week-by-week focus on what exactly you are selling. Start with one thing at a time and lean into longer launch periods to give people time to get on board with your idea. Resist the urge to talk about other offers and stay on message for your launch until the finish line. Pitch one offer to one specific client with a clear message. Stay uncomfortably consistent until you start seeing sales, and track your progress and celebrate the process versus getting dopamine from shiny new objects and doing many new things all the time. Get dopamine from sticking to the plan, getting those tasks done. Okay, water. Create a safe space to share your deeper truths. For example, a private Facebook group, a WhatsApp chat, a private podcast, or practice writing your story just for you. Express just to express. Then you can choose segments of it to share online. And do the mindset work around feeling safe to be seen, to celebrate and accept every color of your emotional range, and to know that even if you get haters, you'll be okay. Like, you can do this. You will survive them. They are not more powerful than you and your dreams. And know this, your emotions connect and build trust faster than any other kind of content. So use your superpowers to grow your income and impact. So I would love to know what is resonating for you as we're going through these. So the types of content that are most powerful for you to create to skyrocket your authentic magnetism: fire. Know that you are here to lead and catalyze through your fiery creative energy. So your live presence is like nothing else. Get in rooms with people in person, go live, be on camera, or share your voice via audio. Earth. Ground your work into clear storytelling through case studies. Your clear methodology or client journey. Share your clear methodology or client journey. And make it so clear how your clients get to the results that they want. So you could choose or develop templates or frameworks that work for you to use on repeat, and develop a strategy that feels good for you to be consistent with, like a content series. Air. Build connection and curiosity, spark debate, ask your community for their perspectives, share conversational or hot takes, lean into catchy tweet-style hooks, reels with voiceovers, or sharing your bold opinion on a carousel. Anything to spark DMs and discussions. Water. Lean into content styles that create a feeling of intimacy between you and your audience. If you feel safer to pour your heart out in a long-form blog post or email, do that, and then point people to those longer form pieces using clips and highlights on social. Build a strategy that allows you to be in your softness and bring that sensitivity and emotion to your creative self-expression. Okay, what storytelling style to focus on to make the value of your high ticket offer so freaking obvious to new clients when you pitch it? So, fire. Lean into passionate, raw, unfiltered, and inspirational communication style to engage and move people. Speak to your desires, your mission and vision, and boldly take a stand for your own unique perspective. Move fast, take action, and inspire others into action by leading by example. Earth. Get good at developing the language to translate your practical genius into crystal clear content. Connect your work clearly to the real world changes your clients will experience in their life, and tell step-by-step process stories of your or your clients' transformations. Air. Get good at teasing and inviting clients to work with you, leading with the key selling points rather than over-explaining your offer. Get inside their mind and reflect their innermost thoughts back to them. Ask provocative questions or get them thinking and position your offer as the solution. Water. Capture your mood. Use emotive language and sensory visuals. Help others to feel seen through your vulnerability. Allow them to feel safe to be seen and held by modeling that for yourself first. create the vibe of how it feels to be a participant inside your offer in the way you create marketing experiences. So, based on what I have just shared, I want to invite you to brainstorm 1 to no more than 3 types of content that you can commit to playing with on your next launch. And pay attention to what resonates with you. What have you been doing that you want to stop doing? What have you been trying to force yourself to do that you realize you don't need to force yourself to do anymore? Where have you identified the things that come more easily to you that you can prioritize your time and energy around and be guilt-free about the fact that this comes more easily for you, and have more faith and confidence to know that these types of content will actually work better for you and be more magnetic to your soul clients, and commit to this for 90 days and get the proof. So I would love to hear in the comments the content types that you're committing to. It could be just 1, don't tell me more than 3. And I would love to know any insights or takeaways that have come up for you that you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna stop doing this, or this made me realize I need to prioritize doing this and this more. So pop them in the chat and we will have some time for Q&A. So if you know that you are ready for support with this, you don't want to waste time anymore churning out content that's not making you money. You don't want to risk burning out. You don't want to risk your business not succeeding. You don't want to waste your time building the wrong type of an audience. And you know that you're ready to sell your high ticket offer through authentic storytelling guided by your astrology. I'm so excited to invite you into the Cosmic Copy Mastermind. This is a 6-month container to work together to build your 6-figure brand doing your magical creative work. So if you are done with twisting yourself into a pretzel to get people to buy your offer, if you are done with overworking and undercharging, if you are done with hustling and creating content all day and night that's not getting noticed or not attracting the right kinds of people into your world, if you're done dealing with objections and people who are arguing with your prices, and you're ready to sell your high ticket offer to amazing soulmate clients in aligned ways that feel like authentic self-expression in every piece of content that you create, and you're so excited to deeply understand and embody your innate superpowers from your astrology chart so you never doubt yourself, your work, or your mission ever again. So you're having more fun than ever selling your high ticket offer, having 5- and 6-figure launches and years, and you are ready to have the support of a mentor to guide you to build the skills that will give you the freedom to sell anything your heart desires and demand the prices you know you deserve for the rest of your life in a truly dream business that is a dream for you, then the Cosmic Copy Mastermind is for you, where you are going to learn astrology-driven copywriting and how to leverage your astrology chart to identify your unique strengths and create content that speaks directly to your ideal clients. Your astrology chart reveals the energy behind your brand, so use it to craft stories that deeply resonate with your audience and convert to high-ticket sales with ease. You're gonna really master magnetic storytelling to unlock the power of storytelling to connect on a soul-deep level. We'll dive into how you can highlight the specific parts of your own unique journey, struggles, and victories to attract clients who feel seen and understood and who are very excited to invest in your high ticket offer and work with you. You're going to learn how to write content that actually converts. Discover the content strategies that will fill your high ticket offers every month. We'll focus on writing sales copy that pulls in your dream clients while staying in alignment with your authentic self, and most importantly, positions you as the person who can help them that they actually want to hire. We'll develop simple, aligned launch strategy. By keeping it really simple with a clear astrology-inspired launch strategy, you'll know exactly what content to create, where to share it, and how to stay focused on filling your offers with soul clients. And you're going to get Voxer support and creative brainstorming. So you'll get direct feedback and support via Voxer from me, where I'll give you feedback on content pieces every week to make sure that you are integrating these practices and producing content that's actually going to lead to sales for you. And you're going to have personalized prompt based on your astrology chart. So you are bringing these specific parts of your chart into your content strategy and your copywriting. And then we're going to have 2 cosmic content creation workshops every month, which are so fun and incredible, where we'll take an aspect of your chart and then you will actually write content together. And so you will create copy to embody these parts of your chart with power and potency to position your brand deeply, deeply in alignment with your astrology, to call in the clients and sell the high ticket offers that are going to sell the best for you right now, and going to be the most fun for you to deliver and lead to the easiest sales. So we'll dive deeper into each of your astrology placements in every workshop and guide your strategy towards your strengths, how people most like to pay you, elevate your natural magnetism, so creating content and filling your high ticket offers feels easier and more sustainable than ever before. So if you're interested in joining this round of the mastermind, you can fill in the application at withsarahmac.com/cosmic-copy. And the next 3 people to join will get a bonus one-on-one call with me. And doors are open until the end of this week, and I do not know when they will open again. So feel free to DM me at SarahMacMagic on Instagram for a no pressure chat about if this is the right fit for you or not. And I want to open up to any questions. So if you want to share any insights, if you have any questions for me around anything that I've shared, I will stick on for a few more minutes. And let me pop the link to the Cosmic Copy Mastermind in the chat. Okay. Maria says, going all in on my podcast with snippets for Instagram and listening to music that feels fiery before I share anything. No more scripts, no more templates, just story. I love that. That is so powerful. Yes, lean into that fire. Awesome. I love it. I'm so glad that this landed. Okay, amazing. Well, please remember the giveaway. Share a screen grab or just share your takeaway and tag me at SarahMacMagic on Instagram. Send me a testimonial with your takeaway and I will draw a winner for the one-on-one session on Friday. And please message me any other takeaways that you want to share, any other insights that came up for you, any other questions that have arisen from this masterclass. And hello to everybody who's watching the replay. I can't wait to hear what you think about it. This has been so fun for me to create. And send me your content once you start creating it from your Mercury placement and let me know how it feels. I can't wait to see how this starts to unfold for you. So thank you to those of you who joined live. I'm so happy that you made it and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.